Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. Today's pick card is going to be, what has your person finally realized? Their current thoughts, feelings, intentions, what they might be hiding, what they wish they could say. We kind of just dive right in and see what Spirit has for us. So, without further ado, pile one, we have this rose quartz, raw rose quartz. As my throat starts to get all raw. And the signs that came out were Leo, Aries, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Pile two, we have this beautiful flower agate sphere. There's a tag on it somewhere. There it is. Made in Madagascar, if that's significant to anybody. And we have the signs of Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo. No, Libra, sorry. But that might be significant, or the letter L. Okay, and then we have pile three. And this beautiful piece of amethyst. And the signs that came out were Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, and Taurus. So, pile one, pile two, pile three. Directly after this, I will have a time lapse that will show you the cards being shuffled out. If you know which pile you want to go to, I will see you there. If you need a moment to meditate on the pile, I will start that now. Sending love and hugs. Thank you guys. See you at your piles. Bye. Hey, pile one. If you chose this chunk of raw rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. I'm hearing none of us are perfect. We all have stains. Okay, so if you missed it and was interested, we have Leo, Aries, Gemini, and Sagittarius coming up. Okay. Your card: seek support from others. Help. So, right off the bat, I'm getting lots of moon energy. Like, there's at least 5 that I see here. This actually looks like one down here, so 6, which is kind of, that's that lover's number. It's a number of healing. I think your person, it's almost like, because I don't know why, this is a lighthouse, right? And there's lots of flowers, there's lots of growth. But to me, it looks like Rapunzel's tower. And it literally looks like there's like some kind of, I don't know what that is, but my eye went to it and thought that it was like the braid hanging out. And now I think it looks like a little lizard climbing up. Can anybody see that? um, but still, I'm totally getting Rapunzel because she had that little, what was it, a chameleon? He was cute. um, so sidekick energy, like, I think even though this person, everybody has used this person as their lighthouse, you or they looked at someone who needed help. Let me help you. You shine your light. And all the other people with fears and anxieties and subconscious, just you can't be everyone's light. And they are like, let down your hair. It's like they want to be able to like come and give you support. I keep seeing the Knight of Cups. But there's so much growth around being everybody else's light and just being your own. And I think you might have illuminated that for this person. They might have illuminated that for you. But I think they're getting better at asking for help. If you want to see me shuffle these out, I have a time lapse at the beginning of the video if you look in the timestamps. Okay, so separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. You might have messages in my last video. I can't remember which card, but it was a cactus flower. But it's like, yeah, it's like bittersweet. I just heard bittersweet symphony, but bittersweet because you're so beautiful, but all someone, I feel like both of you feel is that prickle of pain. Missing you, thinking about you. Yeah, it's bittersweet. But there is still growth in all of this, because, you know, this may not be getting watered very well emotionally, but there might be growth around it. Love, unconditional love, which is the number 6, which I was getting with that lover's energy Gemini. Yeah. Um, but 6 is a number of healing, unconditional love. This says self love and wholeness, affection and attraction, and selflessness. This is what I think you you've shined your light on a whole new way of, and a whole new perspective. Kind of like was 2 totally different things to me right off the bat. It was a lighthouse and the castle where Rapunzel was trapped. Key on a ring. You know what would be so cool? Is I know I used my key as a pile topper, my necklace with a key on it, and the last one, and I cannot remember, guys, but it would be so cool if the cactus one was the one with the key on it. But key on a ring, many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along, self indulgence, self worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self appreciation. So we've got a lot of self love, self appreciation, self worth. And the bottom of the deck energy is mask. Hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. So it's like they might put on a prickly appearance, but you know, I think this key is something they can't get anywhere else. This is you. But there's still healing. I think you've inspired a lot of healing. Soul tie. I always feel connected to you, even in separation. It's beautiful. Soul tie. Chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. I have this dragonfly, which is a very spiritual symbol. I feel like that could be someone's sign right there. mend. I want to fix our connection. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way that I planned. So, even being separated, they can always feel you. I feel like this is your energy of they don't want you to chase anymore. They don't want it to be like that. They want to fix that. And look at how the red, and it's like a mended plate, it's whole in the middle again. And it's almost like there's so much going on with the self, with the ego, with the shadow that hopefully, they no longer are starting to get out of this energy of being everyone's beacon of light and trying to focus on themselves. Find out what satisfies them, what they might want from the future. Because they didn't plan on this, but it's like there's too much affection, attraction, connection. Let's see what the tarot says. Pile 1. What's going on with separation and soul tie? Look at that shit. The lovers. Union. Gemini energy, Mercury, the number 6. So, big confirmation, connections, relationships, alignment, openness, romance, harmony, choices, duality, and love. Can you tell me about love and chaser? Well, shit, right? That's crazy because I think in the last video, you guys, I swear, that the lovers in the tower came out together in one of the piles. So that is the number 16, and it's Aries, Scorpio, which did we? Yes, we also have Aries over here, if that's significant. But number 16, and that is the Mars energy. Wait, yeah. A reckoning. So I'm hearing Reckoning by Hailstorm. The Reckoning. And the Reaper outside your door. Took everything, made me feel next to nothing. I'm getting what I came for, like the sound of falling stars crashing in the dark. I said a prayer, then I buried your name, and in the ashes, it rose like wildfire. Reckoning. So maybe these feelings that they're hiding, they didn't expect them to turn into an entire, awakening process. But, um, yeah. And it's crazy how, that almost looks like the tower as well. And I was saying it was like Rapunzel's tower. So and it has like a little almost window up top, like a lighthouse. Okay, so yeah, there is something coming. Um, there's been chaos within this dynamic. Of course, this chasing, running, it's not very satisfying. It's actually really hurting because the connection's there, but there's still just so much healing and mending and figuring out what they really want. Excuse me. My goodness. All right, what's going on with key on a ring and mend? Wow. Okay. Well, not just major arcana, but now we have the Ten of Cups, which is storybook ending. Pisces and Mars energy. Harmony, blissful relationship, emotionally fulfilled, stability, idyllic peace, divine love. I think maybe they've seen their options. Maybe they have kind of strung you along. I mean, you've been chasing, they've been breadcrumbing, and maybe they want to figure out how to fix that. Or could resonate for some of you that they may want to continue this unconventional situation, ship, um, and keep their options open. So be careful. But you make them feel this. I mean, yeah, that's. They want to hopefully mend this. They feel this with you. Like they haven't been able to be themselves with anyone else. But they feel like they can do that with you. Self-indulgence and unsatisfied. Okay, I'm going to take it like this. Two of Wands. We have, again, with Aries energy and Mars. I keep thinking, every time I say that, there's this meme. And it's like this book that's illustrated. The cover says, "The planets want to meet you," and then there's a zooming in. I'm gonna have to post it for everybody. There's a zoom in on Mars, and his face is so fucked up. It's so awful, and it says, "Mars doesn't want to meet your ass." Oh my god. Jesus. It says Mars doesn't want to meet your ass. And that's what I'm feeling every time I hear that Mars energy. It's like not yet. It's not yet. But this says charting a course. So they might not want to do it, but they have started to think about it, about what would and how could they could live, like what would make them happy, what would satisfy them. I think it used to be looking towards the future was uncertain, but now things didn't go the way they planned anyway. But there is now this discovery. Consider options. You're not just an option, you're like the only one worth thinking about. Let's see what's on the bottom. Look at that. Oh my. Yeah. Two of Cups, soulmate energy, soul ties, a loving exchange. We've got Cancer and Venus energy, companionship, mutual feelings, new partner, agreement, and sync. It's tearing up my heart. Six of Swords, better times ahead. This is Aquarius, Mercury energy. Tranquility, overcoming hardship, conflicts resolved, becoming stable, restoration, and peace. And this is where they want to be before they look. They see you as emotional fulfillment. We've got Saturn, or I'm sorry, that could be significant, but we do have Jupiter in Pisces. And the Chariot, they want to bring this wish fulfillment. You make them feel good, happy, like they could be satisfied. Unsatisfied, this says satisfied. You are the happiest card in the deck to them. More Leo Sun energy, and that's the number 19. So, I mean, holy shit, you guys. I'm hearing Sailing from Christopher Cross. Just a dream and a wish to carry me. Soon I will be free. There's that. I said Knight of Cups, I think, but that sweep you off your feet. And there's death peeking out up here. External change, complete renewal. So, yeah, there's things happening. There's changes that are being made. Let's see what messages. Actually, I want to get a few of these divine love oracles. Oh, okay. Vulnerability. The situation is challenging someone to take a risk and be emotionally available and open. So, yeah. In a nutshell. that's what has to happen. You have to accept that you're going to have to be in a spot where you have to compromise for the growth of the connection. It's all about both give and take. With both part. Look at that divine timing I saw. The connection is divinely guided and supported. Isolation, withdrawal is necessary for peace of mind and emotional recovery. So that's what this self-indulgence is for. They have to kind of hermit mode it for a little bit. They have to isolate and separate and heal. But they're always thinking of you. I think now in a better way than before. So, secrets. This connection is affected by hidden factors that are unknown and unseen by the other person. Well, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. Um, that's what I was just saying. You have to be able to connect to have a connection. The big secrets that you feel shame or you don't want to let this person help you in any way, you just want to be able to do it yourself. I mean, that's not how companionship works. That's not how this divine love works. I think you might be more of someone who you might be a water sign. You might be just very much someone who wants to always be filling someone else's cup somehow, some way. To be somebody's lighthouse. And that's hard for them. But also, I think their love language might be physical touch, showing you acts of service. And yours might be quality time. But, you know, it's up to you to decide whether or not the connection is worth your time and energy. But also to surrender to the fact that you can't control it. You can't really know anything, except that there's a connection that's divine and will always be. Will always be. I'm going to get a romance angel card. Just want to see and fill this spot. Pile one. Oof. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the biggest energy of all. That's beautiful. Oh boy. But pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So as long as you kind of make sure you're looking at every, don't let love blind you to the red flags. Okay, so let's get some messages. What shall we use for messages? Okay, yeah, I do like this. This is what we're going to use. If I can get them all. Okay. I'm going to use the Twin Flame Oracle. Tale as old as time. So Beauty and the Beast might be significant. Spirit, what would pile one's person say if they were being completely honest? What if they... The angel in you silences the demons within me. Yep. Spirit babies are pushing to be born. Okay, I think that's the first time I've ever seen that card. So you go ahead and tell me down below if it resonates for you. But maybe these are your spirit babies right here. I feel uncomfortable showing you my emotions. There's the tower. Yeah. Addiction's getting in the way. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? I want to... Here we go. So these are my spicy giggle messages. If you are unaware, these are 143 self-curated cards for my spicy giggle content. Information down below, Spicy Pisces tier in my membership. But I always like to bring this out at the end because it's a little bit of extra fun. And let's see. I also do private readings, and these are optional if you want to use these in the private readings. But, that's also down below. My mind, body, and soul aches for you. I only know one thing. I am not done loving you. I just heard the version by, I don't know how you... From now until forever, I'll never stop loving you is what I keep hearing. But it was an artist, it was J, S-O-N. And it was like from the 90s. And it was such a pretty cover. But it's called Never Stop Loving You. And that's what I was hearing when that came out. From now until forever, I'll never stop loving you. I want you to do that freaky thing I love so much. Not many people can take my breath away, and you don't even have to try. I was yours before we ever even touched each other. Good morning, beautiful. Spent all night thinking of you. On the bottom, keep me alive, keep me believing that now is the time to take it or leave it. Now are you going to dance on the line with me? That's a lyric from a Sleep Token song. It's called Past Self. Okay. That being said, we're going to get you a few song cards. There we go. Oh, no. Let's see. Sick Individual by Hailstorm, which is kind of like an anthem. it's I'm a sick individual and I do this thing called whatever the fuck I want. I'm unusual. Ain't taking no shit. Gonna drink this sip till I'm gone. Living it up, not giving a what. I'm living it up, not giving a fuck. A sick individual, and I'm doing this thing called whatever the fuck I want. Then we go from that energy to the proposition. This is such a sweet and tender little song. Her voice is just so powerful, and to hear it in all the ways that she uses it, this is just a beautiful song where she just sounds like an angel. They might really enjoy that song. Okay. Oh, Just Pretend by the Bad Omens. That is a very much the energy here. Shatter Me, Lizzie Hale and Lindsay Sterling. Yeah, I just actually put up on my feed a video of them doing that performance, and it's so funny because Lizzie Hale is like so amazing live. She sounds exactly like the track version live. I mean, she sounds better live. It's unbelievable. I love that woman. Anywho, let's get your where are they? Okay. Your sign. Always want to say signs and synchronicities. Maybe I should just name it that. Okay, but first, Aries, Saturn. I said that earlier. Remember, I was like, sorry, but got house 4. That one. Oops, sorry. Amazing how many of these I have, and I already see some that come out like every time. It's crazy. And there's the little violin where I was talking about Shatter Me in one of my last videos. Okay, so let's do numbers first. 5, 7. Oh my goodness. Heinz 57 sauce. I don't know. 11. 7-Eleven. Maybe they have you open like 7-Eleven. We have W or M. We have G. We have P, Q, D, J. So quarterback, even though that wasn't, but or DJ might be significant. C, CJ, S. What is that? R. We have the Cinderella carriage. Mm-hmm. We have this little star that says just for you. So they think that you were made just for them. This is that star energy of healing and wish fulfillment. We've got that key popping back up. So that might be significant, that pile in my last video with the key. We have a paper airplane. I'm hearing that what is it called? Shooting stars. And it's night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now. Someone's gonna have to put it down below. Haley Williams is the one that sings the chorus on that, and it's called like airplanes, I think. But look, there's another freaking airplane. So maybe this could be because this reminds me of being a kid and paper airplanes. Also reminds me of music. But this could be the growth, you know? Maybe you've known this person a long time. Maybe traveling is a big aspect. But it just kind of seems like birds of a feather. Like you're not the same, but deep down you have a lot of core things that are this, that you agree on. So we have, this makes me think of Jupiter energy because of Zeus, but we have a lightning bolt. I think that's what it feels like. When they think of you, they just love struck. We have Taurus coming out. And no, it wasn't in this one. But so that's a new sign for this pile. We have the little lips. Want to kiss you. We've got a bee. Busy, busy bee. So they might too busy be they might be too busy to give you the affection, but it doesn't mean they're not feeling the connection. Did that rhyme? That was awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let me know if this resonated, and if you're still here, leave me a kiss emoji, a lightning emoji, or a bee emoji. Your screenshot. And we're about to hit 45 now. There we go. And that's your reading. Thanks so much, Pile 1. And yeah, I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Okay, pile two. If you chose this flower agate sphere, very pretty. It says made in Madagascar, if that is significant. This is going to be your reading. If you missed the zodiac signs, we have Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, and Libra. Your card. Change, foster growth. So, right away, I'm feeling there's a lot of growth that has been like you planted the seed and you tried to, as best you could, nurture that seed. Excuse me. Um, and so there has been a change in perspective. I'm seeing 5 leaves and it, 5 is the Hierophant. It's also a number of change. So, self-limiting belief systems, religious factors, um, commitment, all these things is what they are fostering right now. If you want to see me shuffle these out, I do have a time lapse. And in the pinned comment down below, you can just look at the timestamps and it says shuffles. If not, then let's get started. So we have strings. Number 19. So number 19 is the sun, which is divine masculine energy. It's also, 1 is a new beginning. It's also the magician. 9 is the hermit. That is Virgo energy. So it feels like there's invisible strings tying you to your person. There's roots. Let's see what hands are important. Support. You might have messages in pile 1 because pile 1 was help, and it said support from others. So this might be connected to pile 1. But it seems as if 4 is the number of the emperor. It's also a number of foundation. I think they see that with you. True love. 3. And that is a number of growth. This is like my favorite card in this whole entire deck because I feel this is um, like your love language is music. It's one of your love languages. Like you really have a strong bond, musical connection. Maturity. We have a sunflower. So again, with sun energy. Number 6, and that's lover's energy. 6 is a number of healing, unconditional love, Gemini energy. But, it's a choice of the heart. And I think this side is green. I think they're maturing in their heart space. The overall energy. Oh, yes. That's what I was feeling. So, yeah, it does feel quite like divine energy. So, we have balance with the number 35. So, we have number 3 with growth, foster growth, and 5 with change. So, it's like we're ending what we started with. And the overall energy is beautiful. It's balance. And let's see what came out. Soulmates. Yeah, like that red ribbon of fate. You have deep love, unity, and connection. In pile 1, the card that came up here was soul ties. So I do think that this might be connected to pile 1 if you felt drawn to that pile. This came up in the last video. I don't remember which pile, but it came up in the same position. So we have time. I'm hearing Time by Pink Floyd. Waiting cycles, moments. So divine timing is what I feel. The most here. The song. In the song, it says, ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. You fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. 'Cause you are young and life is long and there's time to kill today. And then one day you find that 10 years cycle has got behind you. No one told you when to run. Miss the starting gun. One day. Coming up under musical connection, this song or this card, every time I get it, I get so many songs. I get so much Mariah Carey when I hear Someday, you know, uh, boy, you're gonna, what is it? Someday, someday, boy, you're going, 'cause I'm the only one. Anyway, and then I hear Somewhere Out There. Yeah, Linda Rodstadt. Okay, Another Time. Yeah, it makes me think of Another Night. another dream, but always you. Hmm. And one day is like one sweet day. I know you're shining down on me from heaven. So there's big musical connection here. No shit, divine masculine, yang, and masculine energy. Coming up under the sun. Well, I mean the sunflower. So lots of masculine divine energy here. Overall is second chance, reconciliations, making amends, and opportunity. So that might be coming up soon. You might get an opportunity to have a conversation, have a little balance in this connection. Maybe they're finally ready to accept some support, some love. I'm noticing too, we have 4 and 3, so we have Empress and Emperor energy and Lover's energy and strength and cycles with that, reducing to 10. Okay, let's see what the tarot says. Pile 2. What's going on with strings and soulmates? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh gosh, pile 2. Whew. Okay, so we have Scorpio sun energy. We have Scorpio over here. We have sun energy. 6 of Cups, which is that soulmate energy, innocence, shared moments, tenderness, sweet things in life, comforting connection. So that's pretty wild, right? To come up over that. Okay, support and time. 7 of Cups. Many possibilities. So again, with Scorpio energy along with Venus. And we have unclear, illusion, confusion, lacking focus, wishfulness, shiny object syndrome, wild imagination. So there's a lot of possibilities. Once your person finally, they're still confused about what exactly it is they want. They have this wild imagination about all the things that they could have someday. So many possibilities. Lots of wishes. But I think it comes down to someday they want this support. They want this soul connection. They want this true love that has to mature within them. All right, so true love one day. True love one day. Another 7. 7 of Swords. So this is one of the worst cards in the tarot, just as far as we've got Aquarius and Moon energy here. We have not what it seems, cowardly, false pretenses, betrayal, sneaky, self-interest, strategic, masking. That was an energy that came out in pile one as well. So it feels like right now, they aren't ready to come clean. They are figuring it out. My freaking, did you just see that? My light just kind of did a little thing. Let's do a little. Sorry about that. So, I forgot what I was saying. But they're still in a. Overall, they're trying to balance and mature. And they are looking to the future, but it's still uncertain. They're still trying to mask and omit those truths. I don't think they're lying to be nefarious. I think they're lying more because they don't. They certainly don't want to give you any false pretenses. So I think they're more likely being very um, very unclear, very. I mean, I do feel like they're being strategic. Um, they're trying not to seem this way, but you being on the other side can only see it this way. You were confused. And it's like you don't believe your person is lying, but you do believe they are keeping things, even if it's just because they don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to tell you about these deep feelings. They don't want any strings attached. Maturity and divine masculine. Maturity and divine masculine. Okay. So we've got Empress energy with Taurus and Venus. Divine feminine coming up over divine masculine. That is fucking awesome. So, sensual, beauty, motherhood, pregnancy, nurturing, creation, fertility, beauty, and art. That's how they see you. And they want to come in here, Sagittarius energy, and sweep you off your feet and, be adventurous and charming. You do excite them. I'm hearing you might be the shameless flirt, if that resonates. But yeah, this is they think you're divine. And they want to mature enough to be in that emperor energy. Okay. you know, I just cut the deck again on accident, but I guess there's no accidents. We have Leo and Saturn energy, Five of Wands, personality clashes, competition, arguing, chaos, misunderstandings, opposition, temper, and lost opportunity. Look at that. Reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. So, this is maybe what happened in the beginning. This seems like a timeline. Um, Maybe in the beginning, they didn't have the perspective they do now. We have strength with, it says invisible. Look at that. Two of Cups, Three of Swords, Two of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this feels like there was anger and a little bit of mental anguish over these misunderstandings, lost opportunities. I think you have been the gentle persuasion and compassion that they are trying to use to foster this growth in this direction of believing in themselves and how just in your eyes how rare they are. So I always and I not positive, but when I see this guy here, he seems like he's um a a liger. Is that what it? Yeah, liger. it's a it's a mix between a tiger and a lion. But they're very rare and they don't live very long. They have lots of problems because they're like not supposed to be bred. Um, but they're very rare, and I think you have really given them the courage to come out of this misunderstanding again, tears, loss, because there was some deep emotional pain. There's Libra Saturn energy on here as well. So then you came along, there was this loving exchange, there was this soulmate energy, and it gave them the strength. But I still think they are holding on to this a little bit of anger over a lost opportunity. But, they're trying to find the strength to bring you amends for a new opportunity. Maybe a conversation. Okay. I just started hearing, how deep is your love for me? Tell me, what's it gonna be? um, okay. What? I'm gonna get some messages. What would pile to say? Pile to They weren't so scared. What do they wish they could say to pile 2? I never needed anyone in my life until I met you. And that's scary for them. Can't eat, can't breathe, can't sleep without you. Oh, I love you more than you know. And I think that is definitely something they keep from you. I fear you won't accept me for who I am. There is that fear of not being enough, of not being worthy, of being too much, not enough. Because if they were to tell you how they feel and you didn't accept that, then what would they do? Past life lessons at hand. I'm gonna get a romance card. Separation. This was the first card in this position in pile 1. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So there very much could be like, this could be, you know, your person's point of view in one of the piles and your point of view in the other pile. It's just, it's very connected. This could be the one on the bottom. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I'm gonna get a few of these Divine Love Oracle. Nostalgia. That is that 6 of Cups energy. There is sentimental longing and reminiscence energy for past events shared, past life lessons at hand. If you believe in that, that could be something that is, look at that, enlightenment. A spiritual awakening is underway. Blindsided. Somebody was ill prepared for this unexpected attack. And that's what you were. An attack on their nervous system. Confession. Hidden feelings will eventually come to the surface. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, let's get some spicy messages from my spicy giggle deck. And I made this for my spicy Pisces content, spicy giggle content. In my memberships, you can find all that information down below. These are also available for, I do private readings, and these are optional to add in if you want. You turn me on from across the room, and I'll completely melt if you come any closer. And so I'm hearing 9 Inch Nails closer. I want to fuck you like an animal. I want to feel you from the inside. Oof. Two. I need something to cheer me up. Send a picture of yourself to me. You choose of what? Now, pile one had like picture and camera. I think that was pile one. Can't even remember. Okay, let's see. In your presence, I find the pleasure and poetry I never knew my soul could speak. Pure magic written in the air between us. On the bottom, I can still taste you. When is round two? All right. Okay, sorry. We're gonna get you a few song cards. See what's going on with this musical connection. For those of you that resonate with that, I just listened to this right before this reading. I want to be your provider, garnish you with soap like a spider. Oof, it's a good song. Let me know that you're mine. I want to be your provider. When the bow breaks, that is a very good song. If you want to look up the lyrics by Sleep Token. Oh, okay. Okay, you got extras. Takes My Life by Hailstorm. This is a great song. It's not about that. It's actually a song she wrote when she was 19, Lizzie Hale, and it's very like hard rock meets the blues. She's amazing. It's a good song. But I know there's one lyric that says, she says, I'll just leave my card with you, because she never hears from the person. This is a good song, Bright Side by Hailstorm. It's keep looking at the bright side of life, because it only gets harder. We all need something to believe in. This is a cover by Sleep Token, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and it is so good. So good. So, black vultures circling the sky, pick at the pieces. Wait for me to die, but I'm not defeated. It's very empowering songs with these bottom three. Okay. We've got okay, let's just move that up there a little bit. And Aquarius. I think that's Uranus. An 8. I'll see. We have where charms. There's a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. That's a look at that. Look at all that transformation energy. 2 big old butterflies. Okay, so we have 0, 0, 0. So that's like Lots of fool energy there. Wants to take a risk. We got 3, 2. We have a 6 or 9, 6 or 9 or 69. Cancer energy. Okay. So I don't think, yeah, there's one. I like to get the, so we have Y. So yes or why questions. We have H, I, C, L, K, E, P, O, E, Poe. You could like Edgar Allan Poe. We have another P. And that is all of those. So we have lots of transformation going on here. We also have this dragonfly, which is like very spiritual. Makes me feel like your spirit guides are watching out for you. We have a tractor here, and of course I'm gonna. She thinks my tractor's sexy. I don't know, but maybe there's a sexy farmer somewhere out there that resonates with you. We have this little fairy sitting on a gold moon. We have this apple, so makes me think of a teacher or a doctor or an apple bottom booty. I don't know. We've got this peace sign. We have an arrow, so Sagittarius energy. We have this lollipop. I'm hearing Framing Hanley's version of a lollipop. We have a toolbox. Your person could be someone with a toolbox. Or a toy box is what I'm hearing. We got these little cherries here. Those are like little soulmates. We have, what is that? Oh, it's the doves, the swans. Doves might be significant, but those are the swans. They're still soulmates. Some more soulmate energy. Lots of divine counterpart energy here. Okay. If you want to take a picture, thank you so much. If you're still here, leave me one of those lollipops, one of those rainbow lollipops, an apple, or some cherries, or fairy and cherry, whichever makes you the happiest. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you all so much love, warm soul hugs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to let me know what resonates down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful amethyst chunk, this is going to be your reading. And if you missed it and was interested, the zodiac signs that came out were Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo, and Taurus. Your card, freedom. Live in the moment. So it feels like your person wants to kind of leave this door open for you. I'm hearing leave the door open, Bruno Mars. Um, I think they're finally kind of maybe getting to a place where they feel more comfortable just being in the moment with you, or daydreaming of being in the moment with you, to have that freedom. All right, let's see. If you would like to see me shuffle these out, there is a timestamp below with the shuffles. It's just a little time lapse, but here we go. Attraction. Having great chemistry or able to manifest love, desire, power, allure. Maybe they want to be free to live in the moment, especially with the desire. The chemistry is like really off the charts. Calmer waters. Getting rid of upheaval and leaving the drama behind. Quiet times and flowing. So this makes me feel very fall like, it's got those colors, even though it's like rocks under the water. But it's also giving like earth and water energy. Um, but I think this is the connection that the attraction has calmed down enough that they can actually see in the quiet times that they've had to take for themselves that you aren't the drama they thought you would be. That's what I keep hearing. Protection, taking care of yourself as well as the relationship, self care, and sanctuary. I think you have kind of always been lurking in the sweetest possible way, trying to maintain that open door, trying to give your person the quiet that they need while giving yourself the care that you need to not always be focusing on why you don't hear from your person, or it's like you've always kind of been watching and waiting. To me, this sanctuary for you is your person, and you would love to protect that at all costs. And it could be that for them as well. Celebration, taking time to appreciate the good things, living in the moment, happy days, partying. So I think moving into these calmer waters, more, less drama, more quiet, I think they have a new perspective on what happiness looks like to them. And the overall energy, love blooms. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. A romance blossoms into full blown feelings, unfold, beauty, and possible. So they have come full circle to feeling that this is possible. Coming out under attraction, stress, clean, detoxify from unnecessary commitments. So, yeah, this is the drama they're leaving behind. So, calmer waters, we have release. Release grudges, wounds, and pent up feelings through healthy activities. Looks like he's praying. It's like you're a prayer answered. So it's really, you know, they are releasing things that aren't good for them in order to make room for things that are. Hmm. Divine counterpart. A divine connection sent to you from your angels. Which is why you both try so hard to protect this connection. I can't even talk. I just got. Okay. Oh my. Soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you are ready. So it's divine timing, and the happy days are coming. This actually reminds me of another card in the Epiphany deck, and it says no ordinary love. Again with the hands. That was a theme in pile 2 as well. But that card reminds me of this song by Sade, No Ordinary Love. Wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. So, coming up under Love Blooms, it's like they're trying to really gain knowledge through this connection. They're trying to learn what it all means, but there's no logical way to put it. It's something you feel. And I think they're starting to understand that. Soulmate has come up in every, and I've used different decks in every reading, but soulmate and divine counterparts have come out every single one. So many of you guys, I really do. I know you guys watch all three, and it shows, it really does. And it shows that the collective here is a lot um, more in tune with each other, I feel, than a lot of collectives. I'm going to get you one of these romance angel cards. Pile 3. Like, I really feel like the messages are finding where they need to go. Um, if that makes sense. Heart to heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's what needs to happen. I think that's causing them stress. A little bit of stress. They're trying to learn more. They're trying to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I'm hearing baby steps from What About Bob? Bill Murray has got, talk about neurospicy. He's like the neurospicy king, this character. And he's always just, baby steps. That's what he always says. You just got to take baby steps. But if you know what I'm talking about, and that's the vibe here. It's like a little goofy, but a little misunderstood, but better now. Pile 3. I get a few cards for pile 3. Sorrow, fear, runaway. Boy. So that's where their stress is. I've got runaway. I'm hearing runaway. Gosh, I always forget the name of this band. It's time to break free. Run away. Fear is creating a delay in the forward progression of this partnership. That's why there needs to be a conversation. Sorrow, sadness, and regrets dwell in someone's heart because they missed the opportunity when they had it. Or they feel like they've missed some kind of opportunity to. It's kind of like you procrastinate, and then it just doesn't seem right ever to talk about things. And so you just don't. On the bottom, we have detour. An alternate course of action is needed to move past this roadblock. And that's where the conversation comes in. So let's see what we have in the tarot for you? Seeing Hangman, which is a new perspective, and the Knight of Swords, which is sees the day, but it's also coming and going. So that's that energy of, running away, taking a detour. Attraction and stress. What's going on with attraction and stress? Magician. Resourceful creator. So that's the number one, just a new beginning. Got Gemini energy and Mercury. So willpower, influence, master manifester, inspired action, concentration, resourceful, and intellect. So this does make me feel like they are maybe a little bit stressed out trying to figure out how to bring this connection into calmer waters, to release what it is they carry as far as their fears and sorrows. Calmer waters and release. Calmer waters and release. Did you see the flip that I took? There's the dick stick, you guys. A passionate start. New passion for love and life. Attraction, go for it. We've got Aries and Leo energy and Sagittarius. Igniting desire, aphrodisiac, engagement, chemistry, fertility. Yeah. Okay. Protection, divine counterpart. Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, Pisces and Jupiter. Completely content, wishes come true, feeling good, full, happy, satisfied. So happy days, they know that you're a wish come true. They want to celebrate that, but they're not quite there yet. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me, guys? Whew. Okay, let's look at them. So, the World is the end of a chapter. Queen of Cups. Consummate hostess is what it says. We got Taurus energy. And on here we have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But that's endgame. That's what they're manifesting from the beginning to the end. I just love the colors of this. Anyway, so this is the Queen of Pentacles. And so, yeah, you are nurturing, caring, classy. Ten of Swords, final chapter. End of a chapter, final chapter. I'm hearing it's the final countdown. Queen of Wands, charming, confident, courageous. It's Leo energy. Page of Cups, youthful dreamer, romantic gestures, idealist, naive, psychic, inner voice, romance messages, sensitive, spiritual, musical, artistic. On the bottom, the Ten of Pentacles, a family legacy. We've got Virgo and Mercury energy. So this is the whole shebang. Wealth, patriarch, domestic duty, lineage, buying a house, image, privilege, security, estate. This is like the house, the car, the dogs. What is that song that two cats in the yard used to be? Our house is a very, very, very fine house. So making progress again coming out. Um so 1 to 2 weeks, shifting consciousness, gaining strength, final steps and increase, King of Swords, mind over matter, do it by the book, 5 of Cups, unwelcome change. Look, there's that 2 of Cups and the Hierophant. King, there's your King of Pentacles, there's your counterpart. Knight of Wands, swept off your feet. Worth fighting for, this companionship. So I feel like these are all very good. Like, this is heavy, right? They are, I think you both are trying to protect this connection through the fear, the sorrow, the detours, the heaviness, the past baggage. I think the desire that you have for each other is the end game. Here in Taylor Swift, I wanna be your end game. Let's see what messages you would get if learning I was wrong, past life lessons at hand. What would they say to pile 3 if they weren't so scared? Third parties have been meddling. And there's where all that fear and sorrow and just is what keeps them guarded. Codependencies acting as an interference. So that could be third party codependencies. The final destination is yet to be written. I just was singing the final countdown. And now I'm hearing that is it Natasha Bedingfield? Standing before you, open up a dirty window, let the sun illuminate. Okay, yeah. So that song, what is it? Unwritten. Nothing can keep me away from you. Okay. I love you more than you know. I will lock you up before I let you leave. This feels a little kinky. Go pile 3. Okay, we're just gonna set this down here and get to let's roll right into these spicy giggle messages. I feel like these are gonna be fun. This is for this is 143. Yes, I have updated it more. A self-curated deck where I have everything from spicy to mild to sweet. I made this for my spicy giggle content in my membership. So if you're interested in seeing that, there's all that stuff's down below in the description or the pinned comment. I do private readings, and these are optional messages that you can have for your reading if interested. That's all down below as well. So let's see what they would say. I'm getting a little nervous. Pile three's person. Okay, I yearn to unleash the wild side of you, to revel in the untamed passion that lies dormant within. Goosebumps. Pile three. What would their person say? Let's play truth. Tell me a fantasy you've never shared. Dare. Send me a spicy confession. Okay. I want to explore every inch of your beautiful body, slowly and very thoroughly. Whew. In case you ever foolishly remain in fear of my love, know that it's 100% unconditional and will never fade. That could be something you've been screaming from the rooftops to your person, and they finally might be calming, down about how their nervous system takes it. At least might be more calm. I cannot let you burn me up, nor can I resist you. No mere human can stand in a fire and not be consumed. In the pursuit of pleasure, I want you to discover the depths of your own desires while I watch. It's good stuff. Pile three. Let's see what's on the bottom. If I had to choose between loving you and breathing, I would use my last breath to tell you how much I love you. Yeah. So sweet. Okay. Let's see what songs we get for you. Pile three. What songs for pile three? This one wants to come out. Bright Side. This came out pile two. Hailstorm. Very good song. Let's get a couple more. Okay. It's a beautiful song. You can only find it. It's called God Bless the Beast. If you search this and Hailstorm, you'll get, lots of live performances of this song, but they never released it. And it's a beautiful song. This is Do You Wish That You Loved Me, is what that stands for. And it's almost like he's singing these lyrics into the mirror to himself, asking himself if, if he could ever love himself. Take Me First by the Bad Omens and Bad Girls World by Hailstorm. It's very good. Song and Vicious by Hailstorm. You make me vicious. She says, I don't care if you hate me, but you're gonna have to face me. And there's no use in trying. I would be lying if I said you could escape me. Like, just tripping over my tongue now. I'm just like all like giggly. It's getting too late here, or early. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:37 a.m.
Yep. It's been a long night. We have Saturn, Aries, and 8th house. This also came out in pile 2. Pile 3. Okay. We got this in pile 2. Okay, so we have. I just heard 8675309. I think we have them all except for the. Oh, hold on. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3. Oh, damn it. 9. Someone needs to call Jenny. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that Jenny's number? But we have 75306 or 9 and 1, 2, and 7. So we have 2 sevens. My goodness. Okay, we have P. Is that the only other big one? H, U, E, L, P, W, or M. And then there's a D. So we have lots of transformation with this gigantic butterfly. We have Pegasus, a golden Pegasus. So you're very magical. We have a beautiful little elephant here. Elephants never forget. The elephant in the room. There needs to be a conversation. This always reminds me of like I have this shot glass that from New Mexico that has like that on there. um, but it's like, take the bull by the horns is what I'm getting right now. Come on. What is this here? It's a little Hello Kitty that's playing some kind of string instrument. And then we have an actual guitar coming out, so musical connection. We also have this, which I think might be some kind of religious symbol, but I always think it looks like another string instrument. So y'all let me know. We have the 2 hearts that are intertwined. We have a starfish, a dove. There's that dove. Didn't I say doves earlier? And I didn't mean dove, I meant swans. No, that could have been the last. Actually, that was here because the swans came out. We have an avocado. If somebody, if that's somebody's sign, please let me know. And if you've made it this far, leave me an avocado. A dove, or an elephant. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. And let me know what resonated. I love hearing all that from you guys. And yeah, so sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and thank you so much for being here. Eclipse season has me tripping over my tongue over and over and over and over and over again. So maybe that's what's going on with your person as well. So, one more message. Let's see. The beast in me is tamed by the beauty in you. Oh, God. Pile 3. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Mimiano Beach.